What's up, guys? And just really quickly, I just want to let you guys know that during about the second half of this video, the video is going to glitch and then the sound is going to cut off. Somewhere between me recording this video, it glitched and completely cut off the sound of the recording to the second half of my video. Now, usually I'll just voice over it and just redo it. However, I don't want to do that because it will take too much time. So if you guys hear music in the second half, that is why. But I still hope you guys enjoy the video. Bye! What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today we are playing another episode of My Sister's Crush. If you guys don't remember, in the last episode, Miss Olivia is having a very rocky time in the kitty prison that she sent us to, but she's kind of changing her attitude, kind of about ways and how she sees things. Axel decided that he was going to step aside and let Harley be with our girl, Miss Lola. However, he got ridiculously drunk, nowhere to be found, so everybody had to go looking for him. Travis is the one who found him while he was out crazily drunk, but something happened for our Miss Lola, which is the most important thing that's happened in that episode, which is our girl Miss Trixie got out and we are back together and we about to be lit and things are about to start taking off. So let's just jump right into the thing. What the hell are you doing here? I miss you so much. You miss me so much you can't even hug me? Oh, right. Sorry. I can't believe you're here. Why didn't anyone tell me you were getting out now? About that, it's kind of a last minute thing. Oh, tell her. All right, spit it out. What am I missing that obviously everyone else here already knows? Maybe we should take a walk. That is, if it's okay. Go ahead, girls. I'll just wait here with Linda. Thanks. She'll be brought back in one piece, I promise. If we happen to come across a man in a white van with candy, we will not get in. Unless, of course, he has Reese's, because those are my favorite. Trixie! Sorry, bad joke. She's taking it surprisingly well, considering the poor girl just lost her mother. Trixie's been through a lot, more than most people even know. She's a very strong young lady. I'm willing to bet she's hurting more than she's willing to show. I have to admit, it's nice seeing Lola with a friend. She hasn't had too many. Trixie's a really good friend, too. They really grew very close in rather short time. While you're here, I wanted to ask you, how is Olivia doing in there? Honestly, I know it's for the best, but I've been very worried. Nice to see you're worried about one of your daughters in there, because you sure didn't seem to worry about the one you didn't even actually do anything. I'm sorry, that was petty. Maybe you're right. I know I made mistakes by Lola, but I can't do anything about those now. I just don't want to make the same mistakes with Olivia. Hey, I know we're making mistakes with our children, right? I haven't even been in the picture that long and I have no right to judge you. I'm sorry, Linda. I'm sorry too, Walt. Wow. I think that's the most pleasant exchange we've had in a very long time. Do you think it's a fluke? I don't know, but honestly, I miss this. Being able to just talk without all the anger and resentment getting in the way. You know what that means? I think I do. You totally missed me. Just like that, the feeling is past. So you never answered my question. How's Olivia doing? I've been dying to call her writer, but I'm sure she still hates me. Honestly, I think Olivia doesn't hate anyone as much as she hates herself. I don't know if you noticed, but Olivia's a very angry girl. I don't know where this anger originally stems from because she's very closed off, but there's definitely unresolved anger there. The best news is I think it's actually been good for her to be where she is right now. She seems to finally be realizing that her actions have consequences. She does seem remorseful for what she did to Lola, but at the same time she still has some resentment towards her. Any ideas why? I know I should have an answer for this. It's clear that I missed so many signs. All I know is the girls were best friends when they were little. Then all of a sudden that just stopped. I've been trying to push them back together to regain that bond they once had, but everything I did just seems to make it worse. It's embarrassing to admit that I don't know my own daughters. You know, I've been thinking, how would you feel about family counseling? You, me, and the girls. I think we may all have things that we need to work on and deal with. It's worth a try, right? That's actually not a bad idea. But I'm not sure how Lola or Olivia will feel about that. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm willing to try anything to help our family move from the past. What do you say we discuss the idea with the girls when the time is right? I think that sounds like a plan. All right, the phone's ringing. It's better answer this. She usually doesn't call me unless it's an emergency. Good evening, Serena. Is everything all right? Sorry to bother you, sir, but you told me to always inform you of incidents like this. Incidents like what? There was another physical altercation in the yard, sir. Only this time I'm afraid it was more severe. Oh, God. previous experience wants to say that Jerry and her minions were somehow involved, but that's impossible, considering I specifically instructed that they were to be watched at all times until Gary transferred out, right? Right? Serena told me they were involved. Not after the incident earlier with Olivia and Trixie. I'm so sorry, sir, but there was a miscommunication with the guards. It was the middle of a shift change, and are you kidding me? What the hell did they do now? No one saw how it started, unfortunately, but I'm afraid it was 3 against 1 situation, sir. The fourth lady has been sent to the infirmary in a pretty rough shape. What about Jerry and her minions? Where are they now? In the office, waiting to hear what is to become of them. Put them in solitary confinement for the night. Give them the night to think about what they've done before I deal with them tomorrow. Is there any way we could add death as an option? Because I'd rather choose death. No, don't send us down there. It's so isolated. That's the point of solitary confinement, you idiot. Screw you, Jerry. This is all your fault. You just had to drag us down with you, didn't you? Oh, yeah, like I really forced you to do anything. You two are just as guilty as I am. Well, nothing like this is ever happening again. You want to know what else isn't happening again? Our relationship. Fine by me. Now I don't have to pretend to find you interesting. On second thought, maybe solitary confinement won't be so bad. Sir, would you mind if I put you on hold for 1 second? If you must. Thank you, sir. Girls, I'm sorry to interrupt, but do you think you could do me an itsy-bitsy favor? What's that? I was just wondering maybe if you girls wouldn't mind, it would be great if you could... Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut your freaking pie hole. Just stand there, sip on the 3 tall hot glasses of shut the hell up. Can't you see I'm on the phone? That is so rude. Ooh, girl. Serena been balling that up. That's much better. I know you girls will understand. Sorry about that, sir. Where were we? You're about to do all of us a favor and put them in solitary confinement. I'm going to make sure something like this never happens again with these 3. And also, you never told me. Who was the 4th girl involved? The one you said was in rough shape. Olivia Burke? Olivia got her ass whooped. I want to feel bad, but at the same time, Nah, does she deserve it? Kinda, sorta. Maybe it'll get her act together. Meanwhile, I bet it feels weird being out, huh? Oh my god, don't even get me started. Do you even have any idea how long it's been since I went for a walk? Felt the cool breeze on my face, grass under my feet. If this were a movie, I'd be singing on top of a mountain right now. I'd heard that you sing, and I assure you that won't be necessary. There goes my dreams to be an international pop star. Since when? That's what auto-tune is for. Touche. Trixie, I'm so glad to have you back. But do you mind if we stop somewhere and take a break? You read my mind. Walking is great and all, but my feet are way less impressed. But are you sure your boyfriend won't mind them stealing you away? First of all, Harley and Axel aren't my boyfriends. It's complicated. Clearly. Your letter's made for excellent reading material. Trust me, things have only gotten more complicated since my last letter. Honestly, I think I need a bit of a breather from them right now anyway. Where are they tonight anyway? Harley went to track down Axel, but that's a story in itself. Good thing I'm not going anywhere, is it? So she's catching her up. There goes Axel. I meant Harley. No, Axel. I'm confusing them. Oh, thank God. I've been looking for you everywhere. Axel! What are you doing at the bus stop? Waiting for the bus, obviously. Axel, the bus doesn't run this late. Where were you planning on going anyway? Cancun? You were going to take the bus to Cancun. What is he doing? Axel, what the hell? Sorry, I think I might have hit the snooze button there for a second. Now, if you excuse me, I'm waiting for the bus. Oh my God. Just get up, Axel. I'm taking you home. And I'm not taking no for an answer. Dun, dun, dun. Excuse me, ma'am, but how do you know my name? Oh my God, just knock him out and drag him in the car. You're seriously acting like you don't know me? Just get the hell up so I can take you home. I appreciate the offer, Susan, but you're not really my type. Axel, it's Harley. Harley? I have a brother named Harley. Only... What? You can't be my brother. My brother hates me. Oh, He doesn't hate you, Axel. Yes, he does. He was my best friend, and I ruined it for a pretty girl who smells like peaches. Oh, curse this bleeding heart of mine. Sorry, that last part was a tad dramatic, but still. Curses. Come on, Axel. Let me take you home. No, I want to sit here alone in the dark and be sad. Not even if I buy you chicken nuggets? Well, shit. You've discovered my weakness. But don't think this means you're getting lucky. Whoever you are, I'm a classy broad. Besides, the only person I want doesn't want me back. Oh, my heart. Yeah, you're going the wrong way, Axel. Thanks for ruining my dramatic exit, Susan. Just for that, you're buying me fries, too. At least take off those ridiculous sunglasses. Oh, wow, that makes sense. I was wondering why it was so dark outside. I'm never letting you drink again. So are you going to tell me what's wrong now? What's with that weird moment back at the house? You said your getting out was the last minute thing. I suppose I have to tell you eventually. The thing is, I found something out today. Something I'm not sure how to deal with yet. I know you don't like talking about your past, and I've respected that, but I don't want you to feel like you can't talk to me about stuff with me either. Whatever it is, you can tell me. It's not like I don't tell you everything. My mother died. It was a drug overdose. I guess she's been dead for a while. Oh my God, you're just now telling me? Trixie, I'm so sorry. So that's why they let you out early? I was getting out soon anyway. Besides, since my mother is the one who put me in there, and my father is dead too, I think Warden took pity on me. This is a silly question, but how are you feeling? I've sensed your relationship with your mother was complicated. You know all about complicated relationships with family. My mother, she put me through a lot. There are things I think I'm always going to be angry about, but she was still the only family I had left alive. I always thought that maybe someday we'd see each other again. I imagine 1,000 times the speech I'd give her, and about how she was the first person to ever break my heart when she chose a man over me, drugs over me. But now everything is final. I'll never see her again. It's not like she was the greatest mother in the world, but I've already lost so much. I had a sister once too. I never told you that, did I? Wow, what happened to her? She's dead too. But that's a story for another time. So wait, where are you staying at now? Safi's sisters? You're never going to believe this. I'm going to stay with the warden, actually. Seriously? I told you. He took pity on me. It was that or foster home. Wow. Speaking of warden, can I ask you a question? Oh, God. I was wondering when we were going to have this conversation. Yeah. Warden is your dad, am I right? How the hell did you know? Don't act so shocked. It wasn't hard to guess to anyone who pays attention. From the moment you got there, he took a special interest in you, more than he's taken an interest in any specific person. It was even like that with your sister in a way. Even though she's a hard person to be close to, I also noticed he seemed to be very familiar with your mother. Add all that to the family resistance, it's not hard to figure out. I have to admit, I imagine this conversation being much bigger of a deal. Well, honestly, it sucks you kept a secret like that from me for this long. And then again, I'm not really one to talk about keeping things to myself. I didn't know who he was for a long time, to be fair. I only just recently found out the truth. I wish he would have told me sooner, and we still have a lot to work through. But honestly, I'm happy he's my father. I like him. I like him too. I think even Olivia might like him, but she'd never admit that. What? I'm still on the fence if I actually want to know or not, but how's she doing in there anyway? My sister. Has she made everyone else's life miserable? Where do I even start with your sister? Was she always so complicated? Complicated is certainly one way to put it. Evil bitch is another. Safi seems to think she's starting to learn her lesson. We're talking about the same person, right? Tell Safi to stay away with her. She's probably being manipulated somehow. My sister's very good at manipulation. What? Nothing. You can't do that. You can't say nothing after you started saying something. So out with it. All right, look. This is your business, not mine. But you know me, and I always have an opinion. In my eyes, your sister has done too much damage. After all she put you through, I'm never going to like her. I'm never going to fully trust her. And all that being said, we both know you can't go through the experience of being trapped in a place unchanged. Everyone leaves a different place than when they went in. Some for the better, some for the worse. That's only natural. Your sister's in there with no family and no friends. No one really likes her in there because of loyalty to you. Not to mention yours truly may or may not have drove her into a brink of insanity. She's got nothing but all the time in the world to think about what she's done and how she's got there. She had the opportunity to follow into Jerry's crew and she turned them down. The point is, I think there might be a chance that she could change. It's all just too little too late in my eyes, but then again, she's not my twin sister. At the end of the day, it's up to you whether to believe she's redeemable or not. I didn't even know how to respond to that. I used to dream that one day my sister would change. Then again, I used to be naive, innocent. That was before she tried to ruin my life. Not just my family, my twin. It's hard to get much closer than that. She bullied me, harassed me, isolated me, got me locked away, and tried to get the key thrown away. The saddest part is, I don't even know why. I begged her to talk to me, tell me what I've done that was so horrible, but she doesn't even have enough respect for me to do that. The more I thought about it, the more I knew I could never forgive her. In fact, sometimes I wish that I never had a twin after all. How much easier would my life be if I was an only child? Sure, it wouldn't be perfect, but the more that time passes from her, the more I see she's the biggest source to all of my misery. A cold, heartless witch walking around with my face. Hate is a very strong word filled with poison, but if I ever hated anyone, I hated her. I think I actually felt my soul jump out of my body. It's my mom. Hello? Lola. Do me a favor and call Marie to come pick you girls up. Your father and I have an emergency. We need you girls to stay over at the Hunters for now. Marie already knows to expect your call. I just don't want you girls to go back to an empty home. But I don't understand. What kind of emergency are you talking about? Well, one of the girls back at the camp got into some trouble. Your father needs to go back and deal with it. But that doesn't make sense. What kind of trouble? Why does that mean you have to go too? Because Lola, it's your sister. I'm afraid she's been hurt. What do you mean hurt? She's okay, right? I don't really know yet, Lola. Just please call Marie, okay? We'll give you an update the moment we have one. But, Mom, it was Jerry and her minions. I just know it. I hope she's okay. Lola, let's pay the bill and call Marie. Girl, we just going through it. We got the boys fighting over us, our sister out here getting beat up. Not that we really particularly care, but meanwhile, after I got some food in his system, we seen her sober him up, a little. He was certainly easy to handle now, but he's also gotten very quiet, which was partially from being drunk and needing to pass out. But as his brother, I knew it was more than that. Though his eyes were clouded from drinking, I could see a lot of pain behind them. Pain that I knew words I had said out of anger put there. Though he wasn't exactly innocent in this situation, I certainly did not mean to break his spirit. I thought of what Lola said about how lucky we were to have the bond that we did, but I just didn't know how, because the fact still remained my brother and I have fallen for the same woman. One or both of us were sure to get our heart broken. We were both too deep in it to turn back now, and I didn't know if our relationship would survive it. I just knew that I wanted to, so we're almost home. You feeling okay over there? I'm fine, Harley. Thanks for the ride and everything. Well, you finally know my name is not Susan. That's a good place to start. Alrighty, guys, that is it for that story. As you can see, it seems like Olivia isn't really going to learn her lesson. So it seems like she's about to come home and be even bigger problem than she was before. But other than that, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this story. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share what other stories that you guys want me to read. And that is all I have for you guys today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Look, better than your favorite bad bitch. Turned the whole world into a savage. Middle finger in all of my pictures just to remind y'all I ain't having it. I'm the baddest bitch.